Frank Stallone, the veteran Hollywood actor and musician, has publicly spoken out regarding Manny Pacquiao's potential fight against WBA welterweight champion Rolly Romero, urging caution and expressing strong reservations. Stallone, whose connection to boxing stems from his family's legacy in the sport, most notably through his brother Sylvester Stallone's iconic Rocky film series, voiced his opinion during a recent interview, saying, "I don't like it." Stallone's concerns center on the stark contrast in age, experience, and current form between Pacquiao and Romero. Pacquiao, widely regarded as one of the greatest boxers of all time, is now 47 years old and has been largely inactive in professional boxing for several years. Although he remains a legendary figure in the sport, questions have emerged about his ability to face a younger, hungry champion like Romero, who has demonstrated impressive speed, power, and resilience in recent bouts. Rolly Romero's rise in the boxing world has been notable for its intensity and aggression. The fighter has built a reputation for being a knockout artist, relying on his explosive power and quick combinations to dominate opponents. Romero secured the WBA welterweight title following a surprising victory over Ryan Garcia earlier this year, a fight that showcased his ability to handle high-pressure situations and execute tactical strategies in the ring. Stallone sees this combination of youth, strength, and momentum as a significant risk for Pacquiao, who has not faced an opponent of Romero's caliber in recent years. The boxing community has had mixed reactions to the proposed matchup. Fans are excited at the possibility of seeing a legendary champion return to the ring, while analysts and former fighters express concern over the health and safety implications for Pacquiao. Stallone's comments reflect these broader worries. He emphasized that respect for Pacquiao's storied career does not mean ignoring the dangers associated with fighting a younger, powerful contender in peak form. Stallone also highlighted the unpredictability of Romero's fighting style, which makes him a particularly dangerous opponent. Romero is known for his aggressive forward pressure, fast hand speed, and willingness to take risks, all of which could pose serious challenges for a fighter returning after a prolonged hiatus. In Stallone's view, the potential fight could result in unnecessary physical risk for Pacquiao, overshadowing the celebratory narrative of a comeback. In addition to physical risks, Stallone touched upon the mental and strategic demands of such a fight. He suggested that while Pacquiao's experience and ring intelligence remain exceptional, the pace and intensity of facing a younger, highly motivated champion might prove taxing. The dynamic of experience versus youth is a recurring theme in boxing history, and Stallone pointed to examples of great fighters who struggled when returning to the ring after long breaks. Pacquiao's camp, meanwhile, has been weighing options carefully. The legendary Filipino boxer has expressed interest in one more historic fight, citing his desire to continue making an impact in the sport and to cement his legacy. His management team is reportedly conducting thorough assessments, considering factors such as Pacquiao's training progress, physical health, and the potential risks and rewards of facing Romero. Stallone's perspective, however, underscores a critical cautionary note. While a comeback fight against Romero would generate significant attention and likely massive financial rewards, it may not be the ideal scenario for Pacquiao's safety and long-term well-being. Stallone, drawing on his experience as a lifelong fan and close observer of boxing, stressed that some decisions in sports are better guided by prudence than by excitement or potential gains. In the broader context, Stallone's intervention is part of a long-standing tradition of respected figures within and outside the boxing world offering advice to champions contemplating risky matchups. His statement has already sparked discussions across media outlets, fan forums, and social media platforms, generating debate over whether Pacquiao should prioritize legacy, financial incentives, or personal safety. The fight itself, if it were to happen, promises to be a spectacle. Romero's aggressive style against Pacquiao's tactical brilliance and veteran experience would make for a dramatic and closely analyzed contest. Analysts predict that if Pacquiao can adjust to Romero's pace and maintain defensive discipline, he could still demonstrate the high-level skill that defined his career. However, Stallone warns that even the most skilled veteran may be vulnerable to the physical demands imposed by a younger, stronger opponent. Frank Stallone's position is a reminder of the physical realities of boxing. No matter the legend or legacy, the human body has limitations, and age can influence reaction time, stamina, and recovery. While Pacquiao's accomplishments are legendary, Stallone urges that one must carefully consider whether taking on Romero is worth the potential consequences. His simple but pointed statement, "I don't like it," encapsulates the cautionary stance that many fans and insiders are echoing. In conclusion, as discussions continue about the possibility of Manny Pacquiao returning to the ring to face Rolly Romero, Stallone's comments serve as both a warning and a perspective from someone deeply connected to the world of boxing. Pacquiao's next steps will be watched closely by fans, media, and fellow athletes alike, as everyone awaits to see whether the legendary fighter will pursue another chapter in his storied career, or heed the advice of those who urge caution. For Stallone, the message is clear. Not every fight, no matter how tempting, is worth the risk, and some battles are better left to others while a legend like Pacquiao preserves his legacy and health.